Thank you. Shimoge here once again, the greatest man alive. People need to start representing their sources better. Let's go. Let me share the stream. Hua hua, he ate her up, hua hua. You're from the right network. People need to start representing their sources better. Yeah, what's this? I'm gonna go until at least the 15-minute mark here today. Alright, so thank you to my returning viewers. I shared out the screen. Ooh, English. I'm destroying it today. I'm doing well. Just calling in my relatives who passed away as well as my past lives. Yes, spiritual gathering is important for spiritual strength. Anyway, I see I've registered a viewer. Thank you very much. Every view is a blessing. This is my right hand. This is my dominant hand. You see it as you see it. This is my left hand. This is my non-dominant hand. You see it as you see it. Yeah. Let me give two pieces of information for the new people. And I also see a comment. Thank you very much. Every comment is a blessing. I read comments at my discretion. First, my government name is Chimoge Chijoke Ibe. And second, I was born on January 2nd, 1998. Alright, that's just so you can know a bit more about me. Now, let's get into the subject. Kala Akano. I said my point once, because the number of Kala Akano, the greatest man alive, is 2. I said my point once in the title. I said it again. I'll just say it again. People need to start representing their sources better. I've just been seeing a lot of bad sourcing of late. I've been seeing it my whole life, but I've seen some pretty egregious examples of late. There are 2 things people need to do in order to cite their sources better. 1, they have to talk about either their own action or their source's action more than their own credentials or their source's credentials. Classic example. Someone says, I'm a doctor. Either a doctor in law, doctor in physics, doctor in psychology, medical doctor, whatever. Therefore, what I'm saying is true. Arala. Literally illogical. That is a classic fallacy. Just because someone has obtained a type of credential doesn't mean they automatically are correct, especially when talking most specifically. That person has to talk about their sourcing train and the information they have specifically. And if you're citing someone, you have to talk about the same. Do not just say they have letters in front of or behind their name, therefore they're correct. And I'll leave it at that. The second thing people need to start doing is saying things multiple times. Let me say it like this. There is no way for you to properly communicate your source train, and I hope you know what I mean by that. There is no way for you to properly communicate your source train if you only talk about something once. And I'll leave it at that. Say it multiple times. Don't be ele. Don't just say it once and leave. And that's it. Let me repeat the point. Kalakana. Kalakano, 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 Abumakano, Ubumericano, Ubumericano. Kalakano, 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 Kalakano. People need to start representing their sources better. I've already made the point. I'm going until at least the 15-minute mark. I'm just going to reiterate it. We'll see what I do. Kalak. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please also patronize my business. The links to patronize are in the About section of this YouTube channel. You can patronize by buying things, subscribing, and by donating. You can donate on PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. Check it out. And I do also have a GoFundMe up that's not yet full. You can check that out as well as another donation method. That is a valid donation method until it's full. Yes, thank you very much. Remember, just because they have a doctor by their name doesn't mean they know what they're talking about. And vice versa. Just because they didn't get some white people credentials doesn't mean that they're ignorant. Just don't even use that as a metric. Just look at what the person's saying. Let's go. Kalakano, Americano, soy Americano, yo soy Americano. People need to start representing their sources better. Show your whole source train and do it as many times as possible. Don't just say, I think this once and leave. That is not proof. Kalakano. Soy americano. Kalakano. Leave behind the fallacy. Show you proof. Kalakano. I also want to say this, because we live in a world where metaphysical knowledge has gone amiss, and we're missing a lot of technology, and we're missing a lot of our own natural power. We're not yet at our full ability to prove things. We need to work back up to that point. Because of that, everyone has to give everyone else some grace, but at the same time, people have to telegraph their trajectory and their purpose. Whenever you're giving out information, as much as possible, give out your purpose for giving that information. Do not just into the ether. Say, I'm giving out this information to reach this goal, and we can focus most on the goal. Let's go. Kalakano. Let's say it once again. People need to start representing their sources better. Show the whole train of thought. Show the whole journey that you took to find the evidence. And if you're citing someone else, show their whole train of thought and their whole journey. And of course, be honest about who you are. If people don't know who you are, how can they even begin to vet you as a source? Ella is not a good source. Hapulele. Kalakano. May all my ancestors reincarnate again May they reincarnate again well. May they reincarnate again Pongquen. Hard to say in English. You know what I mean? The better you get, the worse you destroy English. English is an equal conglomeration of words, not a proper language. You must rise above. Kalakano. Kalakano. Kalakana, 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 Kalakana. Abu mama deal her ball bag. Abu mama deal her ball bag. Abu mama deal her new one car. Abu mama deal her he hey ha. Abu mama deal her. I am the good husband of the people. I'm the God of thunder. I boom him out. I is him as well. Abu mama deal her. Buzzy mama deal her. Abu mama deal her. Kara, yes. I just saw 11:11. We passed the 11 minute, 11 second mark. Let's make a wish. May we all show our source trains properly. Expand forever. Amadiuha, yea, haw, Amadiuha, yea, haw, Amadiuha, see, say, susa. Abuma Madiu, he, haw, Abuma Madiu, he, haw. Abum Karaki Nua Abum he Abum Mengwa Abum her ball bed Abum her ball bed Abum he Amadio Abum her what say you? Come look, Come look at a hana, wow. Oh, Kamalu, Kika. Abum Kamalu, say, sa. Abum Kamalu, Kaka. Kamalu, Nemi, Hempa. Kamalu, Nemi, Hempa, Nemi, Hempa, Nemi, Hempa. Oh, Kamalu, Nesot, Hempa. Abumo, Paradimpan, Wabuma, Madio, Nisia. Abumo, Paradimpan, Abumamadi Madi Kaka Abumoparamadi Manwaya Abumway Zikara Abumamadio Paraneneka Abumamadio Madio I just saw 1247, 1248. Both numbers the God of Thunder. Let's grow. Kabrinam Nongaha. Let me go into more detail about what a sourcing train is. The sourcing train is the full chain of information that gives you a point. Starting at the moment where the piece of information was seen. Because at the end of the day, every piece of information has to be seen. Then you have to say, okay, was I the person who saw it? Or am I a secondhand source? If you are the person who saw it, the sourcing train consists of one, your account, and two, hopefully, video recordings of whatever it is you saw. And then third, other people's accounts of seeing you see it and or seeing the videos. That's it. If you're a secondhand source, the sourcing train consists of all the other pieces of documentation you saw of the moment the source was seen. And that's it. It's very basic. We just live in a world where people are not seeing very much, and or if they are, they're not talking, one. And two, we have limited ability to give out our sourcing trains because of lack of technology and quite frankly also lack of spirituality. Because at the end of the day, in order to properly cite any piece of information, spirits must also be watching. If the spirits didn't see it, that was it. That's all. Let's build up. But again, our ability to source is not zero, so we should be doing a lot better than what we're doing. We can't just be saying such and such has this credential, they're right, therefore they're God now, or vice versa. It doesn't make sense. Do better. Amadiuha, he, hey, ha. Amadiuha, he, hey, ha. Apumamadiu, he, hey, ha. Apumamadiu, he, hey, ha. Apumamadiu, he, me, ya. Apumamadiu, the paw, pizza. Apumamadiu, me, ha. Apumamadiu, he, hey, ha. Mama Juha, Mama Juha, Mama Juha. Abu Mama Juha, Mama Juha, Mama Juha. Abum Rika. Abum Ka Rizi Aka. Abum Amadiu Honey Menwa. Kamukariana wa Kamukariana za Abumza Madio Abumamadio Kaka Abum Kamukarahana wa Abum Kamaloki Keka. I'm about to get out of here, but let me give you all one bonus piece of information. Eat beef. Eat beef. It has benefits for your overall well-being. The father of knowledge must be eaten to obtain knowledge. Thank you very much. Please like, share, and subscribe, and also patronize my business. And I want to note, I am low on funds right now, so extra patronage is appreciated. I need my own beef. Thank you very much. See you.